4K! And also Web3 Breakfast, because we're about to take over this motherfucker.
Yo, y'all don't wanna know. Fuck around and see it, cause you know I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Web3 Breakfast, serving size like Texas. I'm a beast, yeah, baby. You know I'm reckless. We stacking blue chips, my people buy the dip. Matte Black Lambo coming soon. Don't forget, sign the check.
Web3 Breakfast. Fuck a Lexus, push a Maserati, keep a diamond Jesus on my necklace. I'm living reckless. Fuck a job, cash the check, grab the bag, hit the flight, we on the next one. Wife changing money, just ask my honey. Got a diamond on my face, I can't help it, I'm new money.
Web3 Breakfast, wake and bake, appreciate the checklist, moderate the stage, perplexing everything you say, and not to mention, I think I rug. Maybe I should shrug it off, go touch some grass, perhaps some plug.
Web3 Breakfast,
Web3 Breakfast.
Web3 Breakfast.
Yo, man, that's so much fun to watch still. That's a highlight, man. That was, I tell you what, of all the bullshit that brought in 2023, that was the dopest thing we did. I will tell you what. Coolest thing of 2023. Unless something I'm like totally forgetting about was like absolutely freaking amazing. Doing that song on stage with you guys was like the pinnacle of last year.
Yeah, we did some cool stuff, but that one definitely took the cake for sure.
Hell yeah.
That was a great time.
Yeah, and if you missed if you just heard that, you didn't see it, man, I'll tell you what, man, you got to check in on the YouTube or on one of the live streams next time and watch that. That's our music video. We're going to do another one soon, but man, that thing gets me hyped up.
Yeah, man, one day at a time, you know, just one day. I'm still getting all my stuff set up. I'm trying to get on the YouTube here so I can, talk to the homies.
You gotta get in that chat. Yeah, guys, make sure, shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys smash the like. That's what we need. We need to grow the channel a little bit. We're almost at 1,100 subscribers. We're getting close and close to our lofty goal of what did we say, 50K this year?
50K,
man. So we're gonna
50K.
We gotta step up those videos. So Crypto Acres, I heard you, my brother. Listen, those breakfast bites are coming back. They are coming back very soon. It's just been kind of working in the deal flow, how we do everything here at the studio, how I can handle my day, and then adding in the night stream, which is a little. That's fun, man. We're having fun in the casino, guys. If you guys have not tuned in for one of those, come on, man. We're playing live blackjack. We're playing Minesweeper. We're doing all that stuff, man. That's fun over on the Soul Casino.
Yeah, man. I absolutely love that. And I was gonna say too, it's nope. Forgot what I was gonna say there. Dang it. That's all right. We're starting off early.
Yeah, no, man.
Yeah, a little fleeting moment there.
Hey, it's Friday.
Okay. Because I was supposed to say it's Monday. Yeah, if it ain't Friday, it's Monday. No, I was gonna say, it does take a lot, especially like when you're working on, a script and then you put it together and then it doesn't come together right. And, like it's definitely, like Jay, you've been crushing it, bro. Like for a lot of years, it's not easy. Like it seems so easy. Like, oh, I'm gonna look up something. I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm gonna tell people, it's gonna be super easy. Put this thing together, no time.
Hey, you get a hang of it. You get the hang of it after a while. But it is a process. Yeah. I'll tell you what, man, it is a process. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, man. That's funny that you mentioned that, because people do always say like, oh, you create content. That's such an easy job. Well, all right, give it a try. Give it a shot. But that's just a labor of love. I'll tell you what, man, for me. And that's what we do. And so we are excited about what we're going to be talking about today. It is our chop shop. We are in the chop shop, but it is our Tokenized Tuesday. So that means we are going to be talking about the tokenized real world assets today. We got to start adding some of these suckers into our portfolio because it is going to be an explosive growth year for RWAs. Now, I don't know if you guys saw, there was a video last week. I got tagged in it a bunch, and then I tried to circulate it around, with like Marauder on it. And because, listen, if Larry Fink is saying that RWAs, tokenized real world assets, are pretty much the future, y'all better listen, because that shit's gonna explode. Now that BlackRock and those people are in on at least, they're into crypto, but now they've got more exposure, and we'll continue to see more exposure, I think, as the year goes down, with those guys. But GM guys, thank you so much for being here. Happy Taco Tuesday. Happy tokenized Taco Tuesdays.
I love that. Tokenized tacos. That's something we need a real world asset right there. Like, can we like get a taco shop? Could we do a taco shop?
Yes. Let's do let's do like a taco food truck. Taco truck.
Yes. Why are tacos always so good out of this doggone side street food trucks?
Dude, honestly, and I think most people will agree here. But I think if you were to go to, like a gas station, right, and they got like that shitty, janky looking little trailer, or a little look like an old broken down barn or whatever, and you go there and the tacos or the barbecue or whatever they have, the worse the place looks on the side of the road, the better the food is, and I don't get it.
That's the secret. Look, Wit's going crazy down there. She definitely agrees with you.
Oh, dude,
we
had some crazy, like driving through Texas, man. You will find some just crazy like podunk taco stands that are incredible, man. We found some amazing places living in Texas doing that.
Now, have you ever had a bad experience?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. One time we got goat meat and we didn't know.
Oh, yes. What did it? How was it?
Delicious. It's more of the whole, like, you cycle through the fact that you've eaten goat thinking it was beef. And so you kind of just like have that moment where you're like, damn, I got suckered, but it was delicious. So, we move on. But I'll tell you what, man, when you first realize that you just ate some chivo and not some beefo, damito.
Yeah, I had cow's cheek like that. I didn't know. And I was like, oh my God, what is this? Is so good. What is this? I'm like, oh, it's cow's cheek. I was like butt cheek? They're like, no. Like cheek. Cow cheek. I was like, I'll take seconds. That shit was delicious. It was so yummy. It was so good.
I have heard, now I've never done, this is like absurd. Like I feel almost shameful to even have to admit this. I've never been to like a pig roast, right? Like a full pig roast. Whoa, you looked really shocked there.
Yeah, dude, even I've been to a pig roast. You know what I mean?
I know. I'm telling you, I think I just lost a pig step on the man card there. But never been. So we got to do that this year. We got to do a pig roast now. I got to cross it off the list for a couple of reasons. One, to do that, but two, I have heard that the cheek there, as well as the eyeball, is like the best thing that you can have on the pig of the pig roast. Now, I don't know if that's true or someone is just trying to bullshit with me, but would you be willing to try the other? If we did a pig roast, would you try the other eyeball?
I can't even eat mustard, and you want me to eat like freaking pig's eyeballs?
Just one.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have. Yeah, that's right. Eyeball. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to say like no to the eyeball, because I just feel like if I said yes right now, that somebody would jump in the YouTube chat, be like, "Well, that's crazy. We're having a pig roast next week right outside of Atlanta," and then I'd be there with an eyeball in my hand.
Well, like, here's what we can do, is because there will be many of us there, and I think that we could probably find a very sharp knife, and what we'll do is just slice it into a couple pieces, and everyone gets to try it together, and then we'll all commemorate with like it'll be like a man, let's design something like a sake bomb, or like a like where there's some kind of celebratory, and then we all eat an eyeball, pig eyeball, and then party the night away, dance the night away.
I don't know why, but like when you started to explain that, like I was like, okay, all right, like I'm in now. Like, if there's gonna be some celebratorial drink, we're gonna party, and everybody's eating this eyeball, and it's like our.
That's how we kick off the so it'll be the luau, which kicks off the Web3 Breakfast games. So Thursday night's the luau, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are the Web3 Breakfast games. That's how that's gonna work.
Well, and if nobody shows up, I think we know why.
What, to the luau or to the whole thing?
To the luau. They're like, oh man, my belly was messed up last night. Like my flight came in late. We'd have all kinds of excuses.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, you didn't go? Like, yo, how was the eyeball? I didn't go. Me neither.
Man.
Me neither.
Yeah, a whole lot of pulled pork for sandwiches throughout the weekend left over if no one showed up.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, man, that shit is so good though. Like, bro, a pig straight out of the hole. I'm telling you, dude, I love
straight out of the hole.
The pig meat.
So you've done it like not just like a pig roast where they like rotisserie it. You've done like the old fashioned thing where you put it down in the ground. Oh wow.
Yeah, they like dig the hole in and they like throw the stuff over top of it.
Yeah. Oh, you've done that one? Oh golly,
yeah.
That's like for real. That's the real deal version of it.
Bro, it's so good. So good. I think that's why I have a pig to this day, bro. That might have been, now that you bring it up, that might have been the moment that like brought it together. I'm like, yo.
So yeah. Rosie is your pig's name, right?
Lucy.
Lucy, sorry. My bad. Lucy.
That's all right.
Shout out to you, Lucy. Lucy, at any point do you anticipate on Lucy being not a pet and being a food? No.
Never. No, and bro, she's so fat. Dude, look, I'm going to tell you right now, she probably tastes like, I don't know, but she probably tastes like Cocoa Pebbles or Cocoa Puffs. Because she is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Chocolate covered bacon. Dude.
We just keep feeding her chocolate beans, cocoa beans. Maybe not my pig, but we'll get like a different pig.
Okay.
Because I love my pig. So she'll live like 20 years. So I'm going to let her just ride.
Just let her just ride it out. All right. Well, you heard it here first. We are definitely going to be doing a luau this year. It's a bull run. At some point, I'm trapped in this stupid fucking train on ICP, but at some point we will get back to a bull run, and we'll all be making money again. And when we do that, I promise you guys, we will have the Web3 Breakfast games, and it will be a lot. It'll be a weekend a weekend of fun games and laughs and hugs and
high fives. And I'm gonna let y'all know too, I go hard in the paint whenever we do something. Like whenever it's like kickball stuff, like I come out like got my armbands on, sweatband. I even put like little bands around my calf so I kick the ball further.
The calf bands so you can kick the ball further. Give me a break. Marauder, what's up, family? GM.
I think what Turbo actually means is that he'll find the nearest couch to pass out on, typically when there's a big thing happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
especially when when all of our Web3 musician friends start to play all their sets, that's when Turbo can just lay down and take his nap.
Yeah. Classic Turbo.
Classic Turbo.
I was so tired. So tired.
And the music was so good. Come on, bro. You can't be tired at Art Basel. What are you doing?
Shoot, you ain't never lied.
He'd had a long night previously.
Not stressful.
Yep.
It was not. There was no stress that night.
It was easy sailing.
Yeah.
Some late night IHOP.
And for the people who are wondering, we're talking about when we were down in Miami for Art Basel. We had an extremely stressful night one night, and so we were being sarcastic. It was, yes, we'll just stop it there. But anyway, gentlemen, Matthew and Marauder, thank you for coming up here. I know, we're getting ready to conclude today's Chop Shop, so your timing is impeccable. It's time to start talking about the markets a little bit. And specifically our world that we're living in right now is the tokenized real world assets. Marauder, I wanted to ask you, moving forward, would you be comfortable hopping on the live stream with us for this show on Tuesdays?
Yeah, if I can make it, certainly.
Perfect.
My IRL job kind of moved into we have like a lot more morning meetings now. So on the off chance I can't make it, I'll let you know ahead of time. But Tuesdays I should be good on Tuesdays.
Oh, that'd be great. And that invitation really goes for anybody that's extremely interested in the RWAs. And Matthew, if you want to, anybody that wants to participate, that's a regular, here in the community. If you want to be on the live stream more frequently, just ask. All you got to do is ask. and we are more than happy to have you guys up here with us. I love collaboration. You guys know that, and that just helps the world go round, the Web3 Breakfast world go round. So,
well, unlike Marauder, my business doesn't have meetings because we don't do a lot of work. So I'm happy to be on the live stream if there's ever an opportunity to do so.
No, Matthew, we have lots of meetings because we don't do lots of work. You see, like, we're just trying to fill the gaps.
Yes.
Oh,
that's
right. So my
fill the gap.
My business isn't a real business, so we'll put it that way. Then we're trying to figure out what to do.
I'm starting to feel the same about my business. You're not alone.
One of us.
I'm just trying to mind my business. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to mind my own business up in this world. That's it.
That's funny.
Turbo, I think with the fact that you said mind is really funny. My wife's family is based in the South, and they were talking about a grandson the other day, and this curmudgeonly old man is like, yeah, he's old enough to mind. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, he's old enough to mind. And I was like, I don't know what that means. But I guess you're from the South, you mind.
Throw him in the mines.
No, you mind. You know what I mean? Like, you do the right thing. You better mind.
Mind
right.
your manners.
Yeah, mind your manners.
Mind your manners. I was thinking more of like along the lines of like mining, actually, but mind makes sense too.
I'm telling you, man. Could you imagine trying to? From what I understand, the English language is one of the hardest to learn because we have shit like that. Mind, all different. They're all different. We're all different. Or what? No,
I don't speak English. I speak Floridian.
You know what's funny?
You're a Florida man.
You know one of the Florida man. You know what? One of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life was it was like one of those things that like you don't say to Florida people. And the number one thing, and Turbo, this was something I say to him sometimes, like, and we said it today, like as a joke, but like you should never say to a Florida man, like, hey man, you straight? You know, acting like are you okay? Like that kind of thing. Like, hey man, you straight? That like apparently freaks Florida people out.
Honestly, dude, that's so true. Dude, if you go to like a Circle K and like ask someone that, they'll freak out on you, bro.
Like get all buggy eyed, like what? You got a problem with me, man?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what will happen because I've done that before. Like I've accidentally done that before, not knowing that rule. And yeah, it didn't start well, but I quickly got out of the situation. But it was very hostile.
I can imagine.
Just like Jay this morning, you know, when I had asked him, because he was just like, I couldn't hear, you know, because I had my speakers plugged in when I first came in. So we every morning we can't hear each other. Every time we get onto a stream, like it starts off where we're just yelling at each other, but one of us can or cannot hear each other. And so then I was just like, "Are you straight?" And he didn't say anything. And I was like, "Yo, bro, you good? You straight?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm straight." So, hey, but I did actually have a question for Matthew. I wanted to get Matthew, if I could, on the old Stonks world. Should we be concerned with the bank earnings this week? I mean, are you hearing anything over on your side?
I heard that JP Morgan blew their earnings out of the water, like pretty substantially in terms of numbers. And I think Goldman Sachs reported pretty well too, mostly on their investment banking sides, just raking in tons and tons of money on fees. And there's also been, you know,
are you being sarcastic or are you being for real?
No, I'm serious. They like crushed their earnings, like astonishingly so. One of the big challenges or one of the big interesting pieces too is that it's been a very low IPO market for the past couple of years. So they haven't been earning fees or a bunch of money syndicating or going on trade shows to try to like get IPOs pumped. But they're, you know, with some of this sort of lower regulatory hurdles that might be the result of an election or whatever the case may be, you're going to likely see like pent up IPOs coming out in 2025 and 2026 because there's just a huge pent up demand and nobody can really fund themselves with debt anymore because the rates are so high. So they're going to have to sell equity in their companies to go public. So it'll be really interesting to see. But I know that Seven was kind of talking about the bank stuff back and forth yesterday. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of stuff under the hood that we don't know about, but on the earnings reports have been pretty stellar just this morning.
Yeah, I did see JP Morgan Chase is going to be, they have a lawsuit that's building up right now for discriminatory shutdowns of accounts. So I wonder how that'll play in.
I mean, the sad thing is, you know, well, JP Morgan, everybody calls Jamie Dimon the highest paid government, government official, right? their bank represents something like 40% or 30% of like all overall profits of all bankings in the sector. And like, you've seen this too with a lot of lawsuits. Like, lawsuits are there to condemn you for doing something, but the fines that are the result are like drops in the bucket for any of these organizations. So like, they're going to continue to be discriminatory, and whenever they're found out, they're just going to pay the fees. So I'm always like of a chagrin with those kinds of things.
Yeah, with the and it's kind of crazy because like with that, it's actually in their rules and regulations that they can do that. So the problem is that the scrutiny that they're of how they're picking and choosing. So that'll be interesting to see.
Well,
yeah,
the fees too are like $10 million or something, $10 or $20 million, and these guys make like billions of dollars. So it's just like, oh well, just write the check.
What? Yeah, he's right. What is interesting though, and that I was hearing this morning, was that JP Morgan was. So they have all their bonus stuff out for all of their like. So they do that at the end of the year, but they did this sort of layoff situation. They're going to take a lower bonus to make sure you have job security. And what's funny is like people feel duped now because they had such killer earnings. They're like, why the hell were you giving me less money? You knew we were going to perform really well, but to keep our jobs, we had to take a lower pay, like take a pay cut on our like bonuses, which is just like very shady.
And that was a moment in the stonks world, brought to you by
Jamie Dimon's own words. Shut it down.
This is why we're better off investing in meme coins with no reports or revenue or people who run the business or anything like that. Because it turns out people who run businesses are shady. So we're better off with data.
Yeah, they're doing the long liquidity pool. That's the long liquidity pool game.
Exactly.
There's the instant rug, like the deck screener casino, or there's the long con rug, which is the banking system. Where do you choose?
Actually, the longest con is insurance.
Oh golly, you're
Like
a golly, man. Insurance is the biggest scam of the planet.
What's in your wallet? That's all I could think when you were saying that.
Nothing's in my wallet thanks to my insurance company.
Oh man, and Matthew, since you brought up those meme tokens, man, Jay, I think we really missed a big night in the casino last night. Because like all those rappers and stuff, they're still up, they're still going. I mean, they're down, but they're not empty. They're not empty.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I have.
I'm so mad.
It is thrilling. Playing in the shitcoin casino will get your heart racing, right? Like that, because you don't know when that thing starts to climb. You don't know. It's literally like playing the game on the Soul Casino too. Like we got to know when to bail, or else you're going to lose it all, right? So the shitcoin casino is like that. Now I have been having a ton of fun, and last night, if you joined our night stream, we're on SoulCasino.io playing blackjack. And that is a lot of fun. However, I was getting frustrated, man. You see these bozos pulling 20, right? You got two queens against this. So we had, and what's crazy, it's kind of cool, is that everybody that's plays, and I think there's probably 95 or 100 people playing, the hands. Everybody gets dealt the same hand. And it's just what you do from there is the individual nature. So you can, hit, stay, whatever. And so we got dealt a pair of queens. That's a 20. That is a winning hand against a dealer showing a 6, because in your mind you got to think they got a 10 under, so they got a 16. Next card is, you got to hope that it's going to be a 10, 26 bust. Now you win. That's how the game is played. Some fucking idiots, there were 7 of them, took a hit on that, or they split them. Excuse me. A winning hand split. First card, a 10. That's a dealer bust. That's a 26. We all lost because that bozo decided. Or did we still win?
There was one that you did win and one that you lost.
Yeah, there was 2 of them. That's right.
I thought you were gonna go with the guy that hit on 20.
I was gonna go punt. I was going to find him where in the world he was. But I'll tell you what, it is fun.
This is why I prefer poker, because people like that ruin blackjack for me all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is why I prefer craps, because people who like poker and blackjack ruin it for me all the time.
Matthew, I would tell you. So they have craps, and it is that is actual dice, right? There's like something that actually throws real dice. The cards are real. The actual card games and the casino stuff is real. I think all of the other digital games, those are all scams. That and the sports book is real too, because that's obviously determined elsewhere. So we've been having fun in the casino, bro.
It's not that they're a scam. It's just that they're casino games.
No, they're a scam. They are not.
Dude,
they're
the
not.
casino-
Do you need a VPN for Soul Casino?
For like the table
for
games.
Safety.
For safety, yes.
Yeah, for the table games on Soul Casino.
Yes.
Do you need a VPN?
Yes, not the digital scam games where they just take your money after you get a good win. I'm just kidding. We do love Soul Casino. But the little digital games like Minesweeper, those kind of things, you do not need it, but to play blackjack or to play the table games you do.
Good to know. Yeah. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about trying to get a private poker game. We don't know how realistic this will be, but we definitely want to try.
I do want to talk about.
I'm more than down. I got Club GG. I got the first level membership for the Mooncats community. So you guys are welcome to come play with us anytime. We do games every Monday.
Oh, nice. I like that. See, like that's one of the coolest things about Web3 is, like, honestly, when you start to see how these communities develop and the things that these communities do to keep everyone engaged and to keep them, together and having a good time. You've seen the poker nights, you've seen trivia nights, I've seen karaoke nights online. Like, that's fun. It's just it's cool to see communities come together, rally together. Specifically through the bear market that we just got through, and now I hope at some point, let's just take a look at before we get into our workout in just a few minutes here, and then we'll just chat about some RWAs that we got. We got to start building this portfolio, guys. I know last Tuesday is when we decided to start making the Tuesday show specific about RWAs. And so now we got to start adding to that portfolio.
Definitely, dude. I got some alpha to share with y'all too after the workout.
Whew, love to hear that. Let's just take a quick look at the markets. I think the sitting about stagnant. Let me share this tab so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Crypto market cap, it's down 0.3% of the day, so really it's not doing much. Everything is sitting where it was except for ICP. Because I'm in a long, so that decided to take a little shit this morning, but we're hanging in there. Tron down 4%. Let's see if there's any big gainers. Were there any opportunity? Let's go into our RWA section. That would seem like that would make the most sense to do today, right?
Yeah. Can you see if Swarm's on there?
Oh wait, no, I forgot. We need to go to CoinMarketCap because CoinMarketCap does include Chainlink and Avalanche. And we do want to include those in our RWA conversation because there is an article that came out this morning. Our real RWAs find a home on Chainlink. Actually, it came out a couple days ago. But we do know that Murata, were you talking about that the other day with Chainlink?
I mean, maybe I just know that like Chainlink's it's broad exposure to most of the market, like most of the RWA market. So if you want like just generic exposure, Chainlink's not a bad place to be.
Good. What's your favorite blockchain for RWAs?
Favorite blockchain for RWAs? Honestly, it's difficult to say. Like I like Solana and Avalanche a lot, but there's also another network coming out pretty soon that's like specifically going to be for RWAs and DPINs. And I've been doing a lot of research on it, and I would say I'm slightly bullish on it. It's called Peak, PEAQ.
I like it. Man, where is this?
Yeah, there's lots of like DPIN stuff being built on top of it. So I'll talk about that after the workout for sure, because I know Corey's about to come up here and whistle.
Talk about DPINs too.
Oh yeah, DPINs are great. So RWAs and DPINs kind of fall under that same umbrella. They're just a little bit different. So RWAs are more like, obviously tokenizing physical items and tokenizing stocks, equities, money, yada, yada, yada. And then you have DPINs, which are decentralized physical infrastructure networks. So the simplest way I can describe it is think of like Uber, but without the company behind it. And imagine just like Uber being run by a protocol, and like everyone that contributes to Uber benefits directly from it.
Interesting.
Is this like that Honey? I think it's like the Honey
Hive
program,
Mapper,
right?
Yeah, Hive Mapper,
yeah.
Yeah, Helium, Hive Mapper, Filecoin. Those are all DPIN.
Proof. Are they all? Is that all proof of coverage still? Do they still consider that or no?
I think so. Like a DPIN's mostly like the consensus mechanism doesn't really define it. What defines a DPIN is essentially like a network that is run by the people who like contribute to it. It's like, so like Helium is run by the miners who like contribute to it. They benefit obviously in terms of tokens, and they contribute, you know, data, they contribute, you know, wireless coverage to people. And so that it's the contributors are the essentially the validators of that network. And same thing with like Filecoin, same thing with what was the other one? I'm looking at one right now called Silencio and Wingbits. So I'll describe that more after the workout for sure. But that's pretty much what a DPIN is.
Yes. Well, I guess we could say I didn't know that ICP was considered an RWA. Is it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. ICP is considered an RWA. I have no idea. I mean, if it is, I'd have to do more research.
Yeah, CoinMarketCap's got them in their group in here. Well, I don't see Coach. So, Coach.
Whistle. That was my whistle. That was my whistle sound.
Whistle. If a whistle had a sound, there it was. Whistle. All right. Turbo, what are you gonna do for your workout?
Time to work out.
No Kegels
I have
today.
to run and grab my duck. No Kegels. I'm gonna be doing curls. I'm gonna do some deadlifts, and maybe some weighted squats on the side.
All right.
We're gonna see. I gotta grab my dumbbells.
All right, love that. Guys, if it's your first time joining us, thank you so much. If you're watching on the live stream, go ahead and smash that like if that's what the medium of choice that you are on does. If you are on Twitter, make sure you retweet it out. It is the workout time. Got to have a healthy mind, a healthy body, and a healthy portfolio, and this is what we do here. We got our lug over there slamming his weights around, getting ready for the workout.
I hate you.
And this song is from our friend and amigo and music producer of the show, 74K.
Okay. It's about that time to sit back and realize always had it in the bag and I have to compromise. It's about that time to sit back and realize you always had it in the bag, never have to compromise. I wake up, never take a step without taking the pay cut. World is filled with all the puppets moving makers, flipping the possibilities, having nothing but tranquility. Like a dart to the neck, be a zombie on your phone, scrolling through the Rolodex, and the honey's home alone. Called up the delivery, yeah, they clone Tyrone. Call up the delivery, yeah, they clone Tyrone. A movie we watched before, predictable plot, but more importantly, stop the score and give me peace. The lines are written down to the syllable, completely admissible, and the grills that don't have grease. If you do the easy road with no mind of your own, bodies can be sold, the rest is immutable. Testing 1, 2, 3, can you hear me? No signal for humanity. Well done, peace is just mental, what a tragedy. It's about that time.
It's about that time, baby. Oh, I love that song. That thing's a vibe. Shout out to 74K.
Man, shouts out to everybody who got up out of their seat and did something. Shouts out to you.
I didn't get
That's
up
how you
out
gonna
of
make a
my
difference.
seat, but I did do something. Whew.
I know. Hey, I did actually want to ask Marauder, ERC 1400. You know anything about that?
I know about it. I know of it, but I don't know anything like about it, if that makes sense. I'm still like doing research on that.
Yeah, I was wondering because I think it's going to be like, is that going to be what they actually use strictly for RWAs? I think is what the
it's something like that.
Security token standard. Interesting.
Maybe.
Interesting. I hadn't heard about that. I have to do some research into the ERC 1400. All right. Welcome back after our workout break. Today, we are talking real world assets, tokenized real world assets, or RWAs. We got a couple experts in the house. We got Marauder, we got Matthew, and we got you. You're an expert. So come on up on the stage if you're here in the Twitter space, and let's talk about it. We got the Uranium Project there. That's I know my friends over there. What's up?
Oh yeah, isn't that Code?
Yep.
Yeah, dude. No, he's been hyping that up in the RWA chat we're in, and I've been meaning to check it out. It looks interesting. Very interesting.
Dude, it's funny. So I reached out to pretty much all of the projects that I could find on CoinGecko, and still continuing to do that. Had a conversation with a project in Singapore last night at like midnight, which was cool, or a little bit earlier than that. But so when I reached out, they said, our marketing person will hit you up in Telegram, because I gave my Telegram handle. And then when he reached out, I was like, no shit. Now, Cody, he came to our rooftop party at NFT NYC when we had our big champagne party. Cody and I have known each other for years, so it was cool to see him answer that Telegram. Is what I was going. So anyway. Whew, I'm still kind of winded from the workout.
Definitely dope. I know, man. That song got us hyped up. But a quick way to catch your breath is saying what up to Honest. What up, G?
Yo.
Man, what's going on with this? Hey, man, love to be here, man. I can't be here as often as I want to, man. But Web3 Breakfast, man, I love y'all, man. In real life, though. You know what I'm saying? Not just Web3 love. This is real life love. You know what I'm saying? Because I meet up with y'all. I'm thinking every single conference. You know what I'm saying? It's all love.
He just
here. I hear y'all in the background just because y'all working out so much. Sorry, I'm in a line at TSA. I can't do my push-ups, okay? But when I get off here, I make sure that I catch up on where I missed out. Okay.
There you go.
I love y'all, man.
There you go. Love you.
Hey, we love you, boy.
Hey, do you
imagine him start doing push-ups in line in the line? That'd be hilarious.
Dude, he'd get stopped immediately.
Sir, what are you doing? Please step out of this line and come with us.
Random check.
Sir, are your shoes still on? You need to take your shoes off before you do those push-ups.
Yeah, they're like, definitely. I had something funny, but it just the moment with that. But hey, you know what? It bees like that sometimes. That's the way it goes. Then you got to get them in. I was gonna say, because we could like tokenize all of Honest's chains.
Mm-hmm.
Do an RWA. Secure his chains up. We all just kind of chip in and get bigger chains. Sometimes he gets little chains.
Well, let's do this. We'll chip in, get him a bigger chain, and then he can donate, those down the road to me. So we'll upgrade him.
Look. I have some alpha. So we got the key, the next consensus party. We got the key volume 2 coming up, and a little bit of alpha is the people who get VIP treatment. I don't know if y'all know what the key, but the key is where Web3 becomes celebrities, where we treat all the Web3s like celebrities. All the people that we know, instead of they're going to a club and people harassing them and not showing them the respect they deserve, we have people that are already at the door of one of the biggest clubs in Austin, and we red carpet treatment. Once they pull up, we just, hey, you know who they are? Let them in right now. So we got a couple custom chains for the Web3 Breakfast, man, getting made. So Hakuna Matata, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple more minutes, man, and we gonna present Web3 Breakfast, man. We go back like 4 flats on a Maybach, man. Not too long, but enough. You know what I'm saying?
My God, I can't wait. I cannot wait to get back to Texas, man. I cannot wait to get to Texas. We should just go out there and see you and Six.
Yeah. Let's just drive. Let's road trip, bro. We keep saying we're gonna do it.
Let's go.
Okay. It'll take me at least 4 hours to get out of Tennessee right now, bro. They do not plow.
We know you get. Y'all definitely get out, man. Y'all definitely hit that road just like we do, man.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all got snow over there, don't worry. Texas got snow right now too. They don't know what to do with this ice on the road right now. They got 0.01 inch of ice on the road, and they didn't shut everything down in the whole city, schools and everything.
Man, I tell you what, when I was living in Texas, there was probably 5-ish years ago, there was a big ice storm in Dallas. Maybe it was longer than that. Maybe my timeline's off, but I remember watching a news report, and they were up there, like, doing the news right there by the highway, and it was just car after car after car sliding and slamming into each other. And it was probably in the 20 minutes while they did this news thing, there's probably 30 or 40 cars that just like slammed right into each other just on this ice, and not really hard. It was just like where you hit the brakes, and all of a sudden the car just keeps going and boom. So. Craziness when all that happens. It's been cold here in Georgia. No snow yet, but everything was iced over this morning on the ride in. So, Marauder, what you got?
I was going to say Austin, Texas is a fantastic city. I love that place. Oh my God, the food is incredible. I can't have Mexican food here anymore because it just doesn't even compare to Austin.
So true.
My fiance is like, oh, you want to go out for tacos? And I'm like, no. I just looked at her. I was like, I know I can't go because I'm going to be disappointed. So Austin, Texas is just fantastic. But I did want to maybe shift the conversation back to like RWAs and DPINs. So I did post one of the projects I mentioned, Silencio, in the top there in the doodly doo. Right. The app itself isn't, there's no token associated with it yet. So essentially what the app does is you download it and then you basically collect noise data. It's like a noise pollution app. So you collect this data on noise pollution in your area, like on these like little geographic hexes. And what the protocol does is it sells that data. And when the data is sold, like you essentially profit from it directly. And so like you'll collect these things called like noise coins, and those allocate how much funds you're supposed to receive when the data is sold.
Dude, that's crazy. They're trying to figure out where like the size of sound activity is coming from.
Yeah, because like apparently there's companies out there that pay for that kind of thing. Maybe like real estate companies, like, oh, how much noise pollution is in this area? Like, should we build a house? Or like, tell potential home buyers like, oh, it's kind of noisy, or it's not so noisy over here as it is over here. And it's really fascinating. Like I don't know anything about the tokenomics because they don't have a token out yet. Mm-hmm. And I think they're building on the Peak blockchain, like I talked about, that layer 1 coming out. So that blockchain is not even at a test net yet. So that's why this is all still very early. But you can still get like early allocated airdrops if you start doing Silencio now. You have a chance to like get airdropped a bunch of tokens when the project does fully release.
Dang. So a comment just came in from Twitter from 6 a.m. Doug saying, I've been doing that for a month now. I assume that he's talking about the Silencio thing, dude. That's freaking sweet. I want to.
Yeah, I've been doing it a ton, dude. My Tallahassee has like no one here. There's like one other person here, and he's like barely doing anything, totally sleeping on Silencio. So I'm like walking around town, just like measuring noise. It's freaking hilarious, bro.
Oh, dude, that's so cool. Isn't that so crazy? You would have never thought that even sound pollution is for sale. Like we know that data is the new oil, right? Like we know that. But even a metric like that, that's not something I would have ever thought of that somebody would have given a shit about. Was, oh, what's the sound activity like? But it makes a ton of sense when you start to think about, especially maybe in more rural areas, is, what kind of activity do we have here? What kind of potential do we have to build and see, massive growth? Interesting.
No, exactly, dude. Exactly. And if anyone downloads Silencio, I got a referral code ISLE. Just put chill. Just
hey, you can go and slide right on my DMs, big boy. Drop that on in there.
Well, slide into my DMs. I will sign up under you, and then everybody signs up under me. It's that's how we'll.
There we go. Multi-level marketing. Let's go,
MLM, baby. Pyramid schemes.
Yeah, the other one I didn't post up there is called Wingbits.
Uh-huh.
Wingbits is it's actually airplane data. It's very interesting. It's got a much higher threshold to entry though, because you do have to buy like $100 worth of equipment in order to get it set up. Kind of similar to like what Helium was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially you collect like air travel data, like with this equipment, and
overhead.
That data is sold. Yeah, exactly. That data is like sold to like companies, and you could potentially profit big from it.
That's interesting. I'll tell you what, man.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you.
Opportunities.
My uncle came to me with that Pi stuff like 2019, 2018. Was like he was doing the app. He got like 1,100 tokens. He just kept hitting it. And we actually got him KYC'd, so it looks like he's actually gonna be able to pull his money out. Now, when it was at its peak, it was like $200 a token. But he's gonna make about $30 a token.
Oh wow!
And he got about 1,100 of them. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be pretty life changing for him. So, like it's that's how, like, as simple as like, dude, I'm definitely downloading this Sans thing. And if it's $100 to measure the planes over my little condo here, shoot, let me know, because that's $100 well spent. You just have to take it out of the Soul Casino.
Take it out of the funny money. PiCoin not yet live, Turbo. That was a couple years ago. That's interesting.
PiCoin, yeah, I think Pi's still doing its thing. I think they just went into mainnet like half a year ago.
Yeah, their mainnet is now up. Like that's what Brian, that is the place where we're at, because I had to come back home over the weekend. But KYC mainnet's up. Now we just have to figure out how to get it converted out.
You can't sell it yet, though. I'm pretty sure you can't sell tokens for like a bit. I know there's an exchange selling like IOUs on Pi Network. So you can you can technically trade Pi tokens, but it's more so like contracts saying that you'll buy a Pi token, and they're trading for like $30 or $20 right now.
Interesting. I like that.
Dang it. Well, thank you. See, that's why we do this. This is why we all come to the breakfast table. So we all can chip in our little knowledge and what we know and the different things. I think Top has his hand up, or her hand up, or their hand up.
Yes,
thank you, family.
Thank you. Hey, what's up, Big Cheese? No, this is a very interesting topic. I just want to add up on it a little bit. I just signed up for that Helium to get the mobile token, and I don't know, it's like the best thing I've ever done since signing up for AT&T and all that. They're already using your data and your network and stuff, and I was like, they pay you right out. I think the first 7 days you can claim for free, and it was like $30 USD worth, and the plan is $20 a month, unlimited everything. Pretty much the same thing I had on AT&T, and I don't know why it took me this long to actually jump up and do this, man. Because it's saving me like 100 and whatever bucks. If anything, I'm in profit already. And now I'm over there going crazy looking at my old phones. I went to go fix the screens, and I have 3 phones and I signed all 3 of them bitches on. Excuse my language, but
no, you're good.
Yeah, man, because I love that token. So I'm very interested in this, the collecting data of the sound that you just said, Mr. Isle. So I'm gonna check that out for sure, bro. I'm not gonna miss anything now. I think tokenizing and people using your data already, and you getting paid for is you might as well get paid for it, dude.
Facts, dude. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get that Silencio thing today and see what kind of coverage we got here in the Georgia area. I would hope that it's like you would want no one else, right? Or very limited activity.
You have a ton of people on the north side of Atlanta. Yeah, I already checked. You have like especially Roswell. It's jam packed.
I'm up in Woodstock. How does that?
So you should be fine.
Oh,
you should be fine. But yeah, on the topic of Helium too, Top. That was spot on, dude. Helium's phone plan I think is $20 a month, and that's unlimited everything. And if you're in a spot that has no Helium miners in the area or no Helium network providers, I think they rely on T-Mobile to fill the gaps. So they partnered with T-Mobile to fill in those gaps. So you'll have service pretty much everywhere T-Mobile has service. I'm really considering switching to them just because I'm on T-Mobile and I'm getting raked over the coals right now with the premiums and everything and yada yada yada, and it's just ridiculous, dude.
It's terrible. Yeah, no, it's terrible, bro. I was tired of it, and I'm in California, right? And we got mountains and shit out here, dude. The service is already shitty, right? And I'm pissed off every time because I'm like, dude, I'm paying this extra, whatever, trying to get all this, get my Twitter spaces and all that, and there's dead spots and stuff. And with Helium, it's pretty much the same thing because, like you said, it's on the T-Mobile network. It's not on Solana, so Solana goes down. It's okay. I was all tripping out, right? Because I'm all like, Solana goes down. What if my phone goes down? Dude, it doesn't work that way. They actually legit. They share the towers with T-Mobile, so it's like getting a new SIM. And if you're any phone can do it. Like you can just unlock it if your phone obviously is paid off and stuff. But I do recommend it, man. Thinking of switching. Like I said, I took 2 of my old phones, like really old phones, and I brought them back to life, and now they're what is it called? They're reminding me Helium pretty much because I take them everywhere. Yeah, bro, it's fucking amazing, man. If you guys are thinking about it, and I don't care about the codes or whatever, I'm not getting paid by them. I just think anybody that really wants to save any extra money, they should switch to that because not only is it just $20 a month, you're gonna if you're moving enough, the more you move, I think the more tokens you're mining. So if you're already moving, like say somebody's doing like Instacart or DoorDash or something, it would be hella beneficial for them because they're constantly moving, and the more they move, the more they tokens
get you to move your body. Get you to move your body.
Absolutely, and getting paid for it. So shit.
Hell yeah, I love that. I have T-Mobile, and I guess during travel season, and this is maybe the most ridiculous thing I may have ever said, but during travel season, what I appreciate about T-Mobile is the fact that I get free Wi-Fi on Delta, and being that I'm out of Atlanta, I fly Delta all the time, so it's just free Wi-Fi on every plane. That's nice.
You're telling me that as a normal person in this beautiful world, you actually get Wi-Fi on a plane?
What do you mean?
I've like never been able to get it to work. I just have to like play chess by myself.
Yeah, I refuse to fly airlines that don't have Wi-Fi, like Frontier, and when I understand like they are great for now. If I got to fly down to like Florida really quick, or like an hour flight, like I can handle that because that's fine. But if I'm multi-hour in the air, there's a 0% chance I'm flying anything that doesn't have Wi-Fi because I just don't want to be unconnected. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to connectivity. Aren't we all, though? I think some people are just more afraid to admit it.
It feels like you're so predictable, though. Like, why not get movies? Why not get movies on a plane that make you fall asleep so you don't have to be connected and you can catch up on your sleep while you're traveling?
All right, here's a secret about me, guys.
Fall asleep on a plane.
I hate falling asleep on planes. You know why?
I'm with you.
Because I'm a really, really good sleeper. And so I fall asleep and I fall into a deep sleep. And then when the plane slaps on the runway, I freak out and I scream because it wakes me up and I don't know what's happening in my life. And so I don't fall asleep on planes so that I don't embarrass myself and freak out all the people around me, because it's happened a couple times in my life.
Exactly how do you scream? Is it like, or is it like, how is it?
Like a very manly, like a bear roar, like, like, whoa, what's happening? Like, no, it's not like it's not shrill.
Oh, yeah, I can believe that.
What, man.
I definitely could see this happening for sure. You freaking out on the plane and just like, oh, like, what's going on?
I'm telling you, man, because when I am blessed with my sleeping abilities. Like most of the time, like when it's time to lay down, like as like, when you sit down into your bed and then you go to lay down to put your head on the pillow, like in between the sitting down and the head hitting the pillow is typically when I fall asleep. Like that's how that works. And so like I'm out. Bombs could go off around me typically, and I wouldn't know. One time, we were living in our first house in Austin, and it was a torrential downpour. And apparently, the roof, the ceiling in our bedroom was dripping onto me. And I had no idea. My wife woke me up, and I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" Nope, I was soaking wet because the ceiling was dripping on me. I didn't wake up. And so I just will not. J-Chain snores so loud they think they're going down. I'm a snore. Yeah.
My wife had to get 2 noise machines, one for each side of the bed, because I suffer from a similar malady.
Does she wear earplugs? Does she wear earplugs?
No, she tried and she's like, forget that. She's got to wear like a mouth guard too. Like it's terrible. But like the noise machines are awful because now I can't sleep without one. Now I'm like hypersensitive to noise when I try to sleep if there's not a noise machine or white noise somewhere.
You know what I hate about the noise? Because we do that too. We have the noise machine in our room. Now I've got both dogs snoring away in our room with the noise machine. If somebody broke into our house, nobody would know because we're all sound asleep in a very loud noise machine room. You know what I mean? Like at this point, I think those dogs need to be downstairs sleeping on the floor so that they can do their job versus being comfortable up in their beds in our bedroom in the nice, quiet, dark, not quiet, loud, dark room.
That is their job, Jay. They are man's best friend, right? Like they're there with you. They're loving you, right? You live in a very safe place, Jay. You don't have to worry about people breaking in. Like I don't know like where your fear of burglary comes in.
I don't have a fear of burglary, but that's also why I wear my contacts to bed. Because what am I going to say to a burglar? Excuse me, sir,
I know.
Let me put my contacts back in, or let me find my glasses. No, but I'm just a prepared guy. I'm just being prepared.
Bro, how blind are you? How blind are you?
Not really that.
Like yeah, you don't need them, bro.
Into before, dude, and it's terrifying. Like when you're like, I was there in my house when it happened. Like I had 3 people show up. I was home alone, and they like smashed my back window and hopped in my house. And I didn't have a gun back then, but that incident alone like made me get a gun because I scared them off with a baseball bat. Thank God. But that was terrifying.
Sheesh. Wow.
Hey, yo, J-Chains, dude, do you for real sleep with your contacts on, bro?
Yes, every single night.
Dude,
now,
that's bad, bro. That's terrible.
No. I have well, yes, it is. I have special. I have special contacts though. That they are ones that you could sleep in. Now you should remove them after 30 days. I've probably had these on. Now, these I took off maybe a few weeks ago because I did do a week with glasses because my eyes were annoying me. But this particular pair of contacts has probably lasted me about 6 months. That's typically what I'll do is just leave them on for 6 months and then flip them.
Just because you know how, because I have terrible vision as well. I got fucking astigmatism and shit, so my eyes are just fucked. So I have been wanting to do LASIK, and I remember 2 years ago I went to go check or whatever, and the doctor asked me did I wear contacts before, and I was like, yes, every single day from high school all the way for like I don't know how many years. And she's like, well, we have to do the test to see because from wearing contacts, I didn't know this, but it eats away at your cartilage of your eyes, and that shit does not grow back, And ever since then, dude, I was scared as shit. I didn't even want to go proceed because I was like, dude, what if I don't qualify? So ever since then, dude, I just tell everyone, dude, do not sleep with those contacts. I don't care if they tell you can or not, but it eats away at the cartilage of your fucking eyeballs, bro. And that's even more scary to me than anything.
Well, I'm freaked out because I've been doing this my whole life. Now,
I'm sorry, bro.
No, it's good. It's good. Now, when I was younger, like I had gotten a couple calcium deposits on my eye from contacts, and so that's when I had to switch from the ones because if you sleep like in normal contacts, if you sleep in those things, they like suffocate your eyeballs. But the ones that I have, the ones that I wear, they have there is like airflow so that they don't do that to your eyes. But I get it. You only get one set of eyeballs. I should treat them a little bit nicer. I get it. Thanks, guys.
Holy cow! This streak turned in.
Yeah, welcome to. We were talking about tokenized real world assets. So I think maybe at this point, what we need to do is tokenize my eyeballs, because it's full circle.
Yes.
We talked about pig eyeballs to my eyeballs, and
take my money. Where do we buy? Where do we buy? Right now.
We'll be stealth launching later on this afternoon. So don't you worry. Man, that's 2 weeks in a row.
Dude,
go ahead.
Web3 Breakfast Street turned into Unsolved Mysteries. Like, that was the scariest show to me as a kid. And it straight went there today. They're like, burglary. Let's go to a little town. No, man, this has been an absolutely awesome show. RWAs we're still not going to add one? We have 2 minutes.
So we're going to take a look at, well, maybe it's not really, adding a coin into the portfolio, but everybody should take a moment today and get the Silencio app if that is something you want to do, because then you can earn through their ecosystem for just monitoring the sound pollution in your local area. So give that a try. I know that Journey sent me a Journey. I appreciate you, fam. I saw a bunch of DMs come through with some potential things to look at. So I will digest all of that information today, and then I'll get back at you guys with some more information. Probably maybe on tonight's stream. We'll look at some of those things, and we can talk about that tonight. So we will be back at some point later today. Turbo and I doing our live stream show. Maybe hit the casino a little bit, a couple hands of blackjack. We'll see. You never know. You never know what we'll get into. But appreciate you guys for being here today. Thank you so much. If you came up to the stage, thank you. Remember, tomorrow is Web3 gaming coins that we need to add and be looking at. So if you've got any gamer friends, make sure that you invite them. And then Thursday, make sure you invite all the ladies. It's Thursday is powerful voices here in the Web3 space. So invite all of the women of Web3 that you know. And if there's anyone special that you want to have up on that panel, just let me know, and just make sure that they're available, and then let me know, and we'll get them squared away. And I think that's going to be a fun show. So have yourself a great rest of your day, fam. Thank you for tuning in, and we will be back tomorrow. Turbo, you have your hand up. Did you have something to add?
I was going to say I wanted to see if we get Whit in the co-host seat for that show, but I figured we could wait till tomorrow and talk about it.
Okay,
but that'd be awesome.
Interesting. I like it. My mom will obviously be in the building. She has told one of my sisters, and so I've got 2 more sisters to tell, and I have 3 of them. So.
Bro, your mom and Whit in the co-host.
My mom is not. My mom will not come up. She did tell me that she does not want to participate, but she will be there to listen. So invite your moms.
That's so great.
Invite your moms to the show. I'm inviting mom. All right, yo. Adios, amigos. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget AJ's show at 11. We got Ben's show at noon, and then Turbo and I will be back later on tonight.